It's time to get highly reactive.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Highly Reactive. My name is DJ. Over there is Stan, and we are a reaction channel. We do review and we analyze music. And today we're doing the great Dan Vasc with Amazing Grace, because you've been amazing, graced us with a lot of comments recommending this song. So can't wait to see what he does with such a slow, compassionate song, and when he brings sort of metal side to it. So can't wait for it.
I know. I'm really looking forward to hearing Dan Bass's side. We have heard of this song many a times, a lot of covers, a lot of different versions, a lot of different sort of spins on it. I'm very excited to hear Dan's bass voice because he has a very beautiful. And I think this is where we're going to hear more of the opera side to him more than the metal side, maybe. I don't know. So we have got to know Dan a little bit, but we are still learning. But don't forget, support to the original artist, hashtag Dan Vasc, down in the comments below. All support to him at the end of the day. It boosts his name in the YouTube algorithm and his YouTube channel, and he certainly deserves it because the man's got talents. And if at any point you enjoy myself and EJ, then make sure you like it, sub it, and fall in love with it. Let's go. I've got itchy foot. Me. Oh.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Oh.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved.
Oh.
How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, storms and snares, I have already come.
Oh, thank you. Wow, mate, that is what. I forgot to pause it. I was so in depth into it, mate. Like, because I've never seen Amazing Grace done in this style, where he's quite a low, husky, manly voice, and he's done it ever so well. And he's just got a beautiful voice, mate. Like, and I say beautiful in a sense of like, it is just a great voice. It's got like a tactical beauty to it, and I really love how he's just brought that song. And I'm looking forward, because I do know what we've seen through on Dan Vasc is that he sort of ramps the song up as it goes along, doesn't he? He starts bringing it more heavier, or he brings it more upbeat. So and I don't even care if he stays at this sort of level, because I'm enjoying the ride, baby, you know, get on board. But can't wait to carry on with this video and see where it goes. Whoa.
Oh, mate, I tell you something, like we've only heard it from yourselves in the comments, like he does have he can do like a metal singing, but he also can do an opera singing. You did say like this was more opera themed, and I'll tell you something, my God, like hearing it in the flesh for the first time, what an absolute beautiful voice. And I'll tell you something, Dan Vasc is slowly climbing up that ladder to be one of my favorite sort of like vocalists. Like he is, I mean, there's just something next level about him, like that. And it's the way his whole tone changed. So he had that sort of, it was very like more deeper in that first segment, and then he sort of raised his voice up, but kept that sort of same like pitch perfect. Absolutely nailed it down to a T. My God, what an impressive man! What an impressive artist! What an impressive vocalist, mate! I want to see more, mate. I was so like into that, then into it, lost, mesmerized by it.
I have already come. This grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead
Oh, what's he doing?
me home.
Is that no way? Is that a harmonica? Before he
Well, yeah.
goes off, mate. Wow.
Mate, harmonica. I don't think I've seen like harmonica used in like a professional song. I don't think I've ever seen it used in this song. I've mainly only seen it in like sort of like country sort of vibe sort of track. So bringing that out was certainly so unique and such a treasure. Like I didn't even know he played harmonica. That was like when he pulled it out of his pocket. Then I was like, oh damn! Like I was gonna say, because we normally just hear him do the lyrics, like so singing. So that's the first time we've ever seen him like play an instrument, and I was not expecting the harmonica to be coming out right there. Played it to absolute perfection, may I say? Like I've never heard a harmonica sound so good, like ever. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know what, mate? We had one negative comment, not against us, unfortunately. It was against Dan Vasc. It was saying a guy that just does covers and takes rewards from other people's music. Hello, you're talking to reactors. But I will admit, mate, like what he does, he brings like different sort of a different angle to these musics. They were brilliant songs, admittedly, but what Dan Vasc does is brings a different side to it, and I think that's so special. And what he's just done there with that harmonica, I don't know if you saw. I'm looking forward to seeing the reaction on my own face, to be honest, because it was just probably just mesmerized, like absolutely astonished by what he did. I did not see that going, not at all, and he did it. Smashed it, mate. Like bringing that in, well done. I thought he was going to pull out a guitar behind his back or something. Like it's something, you know, like yeah, the guitar slung around his back and we didn't see it. And then no, he pulls out a harmonica. I was like, wow,
Amazing, Dan. Catch your breath.
Mate, he is just something else. Honestly, Dan Vasc is just something else. Like he deserves the growth that he's getting. He deserves more. He is special, mate. Like you said, you know, like when I first heard Dan Vasc and they said, oh, like he brings metal into thing. I always get some confused about like death metal and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, oh, he's gonna be like screamo over songs a lot, but I think he's just like special, mate. He brings like a very passion, a very passionate sort of version of the songs. Like regardless, like Heart Will Go On. I think that was amazing, and it's like we're just every time we see him, we're still shocked and like the vibrancy of it all. You know, like I keep on going. Sometimes we get into artists, we get a bit down the line, and we're like, okay. Yeah, they do music, and you know we've done this, we've done that, but we're always lucky that we get good recommendations. And Dan Vasc's another one where it's sort of like, yeah, let's keep on building level, and it's never the same video. They bring different things into it, like harmonicas, like wow.
Yeah, mate. I mean, I tell you something. I do have a big statement to say on this one, but I am going to save that for the end because it's a big statement to say. But I tell you something. I don't think I've ever heard this track which brought so much like I actually feel the actual emotion within this track. Like I'm not really good with emotions and shit like that. But I think this is the first time I've heard this, and I've really felt it to my core, like the power in his voice and the absolute passion within his like word and that, mate. It is fantastic. And I'll tell you something, mate. He is next level, and he is classic. He's like classic metal opera. Like he's got it all, mate. He's got it all on that side of things. That's why I think that's why I'm so heavily drawn to Dan Vasc. And since we first heard him, I've been so into his work and like listening to his work over and over again, like the songs we have reacted to. And it is like another one that I just can't wait to listen to again, mate. Because it is, like, it's amazing. Grace.
Yeah. And the face says everything, doesn't it? He's like really going all out. I mean, that was my face on the toilet this morning. That passion. Oh, emotional roller coaster. Mate, I've got to say, right, like, because I know Son's gonna have a big statement, but I'll just do what I've got to say, man. Like, so I always think sometimes, you know, like music like this, we sort of accidentally, we don't realize it, but as reactors, we're judging them. We're sort of judging the music. We're judging like how good they are, etc. We don't, you know, a lot of people think reacting, you just go, ooh, wow, ooh, hee, ha, ha, ha. But we're obviously reviewing the music and see what we think about it. And I always like put that sort of spin onto like Britain's Got Talent, America's Got Talent, etc. And like, because that's what the judges do, and they're sitting there listening to the music. They show, you know, you can see their faces, and then they judge at the end. I've got to put my judgment out there, mate. Like, if he was on America's Got Talent, or he may have been, I actually don't know. Britain's Got Talent. He's a golden buzzer type of guy. He's a winner type of guy, you know, because everyone would have just been absolutely astonished at what he's just done. There'd have been standing ovations, and this guy would have won. You know, he's just that type of artist. I feel like he's amazing for what he does.
Yeah, hands down. And I like what you said there, like about, you know, how he does covers now. And the thing about doing covers is like there's either someone else likes this, you got the original artist's work, or a lot of people do the covers. And we said at the beginning of this track, right, we have done this particular song, quite a few times on this channel from different various artists. And I'll tell you something, like I've heard this song so many times, and like different people doing it, and it is like one of the very big ones for people to do covers of. And I have to say, like Dan Vasc has probably done my favorite version of this track like ever. Like I absolutely love that, mate. There is not a single. And we've done some like really brilliant artists now. Artists we absolutely love and adore, but Dan Vasc, I think, has stole the show with Amazing Grace. I mean, like this is the first time I actually really felt that sort of so much raw passion into it, and you know, like I felt it so much down to my core when he was going for it. And I think everything just worked well. The electric guitar and the drums and that were in the background ever so subtly, like just had like that sort of nice background vibe to his vocals. I loved how much he changed his song, so going from that sort of general opera to bringing it into that sort of classic metal vibe that he does so well. Mate, Dan Vasc, he deserves his success, he deserves his fame, and absolutely, hands down, what a fantastic artist. So thank you very much for leaving those recommendations, because that was certainly a pleasure. Something that we wouldn't have found without the gift of reacting. So thank you very much. And of course, if you did enjoy myself and Lee J's reaction/review to this track, then make sure you leave that thumbs up button, hit the subscription, and ring that notification bell for highly reactive reactions. Thank you very much. Can't do what Dan does.
Ladies and gentlemen, talking about Dan Vasc, don't forget to leave hashtag at Dan Vasc down below in the comments to support this artist, push them out to further people that may have not seen it, may not like metal music and think like, nah, I don't want to really listen to that sort of stuff. He is a phenomenon. He is amazing. And if you want to be amazing, like Amazing Grace was, leave comments down below, recommendations on the artist itself, or it could be other artists that you thoroughly enjoy, or more songs that we should come across. I'll thank you. We're highly reactive.
You're highly mixed.